Aries, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are back, my subscribers, I always love having you here. Thank you for always coming to share in your beautiful energy. I love and appreciate you. All of your support on my channel, your comments, your emails, your donations, those of you who have contacted me for personal readings. I am so honored and I appreciate you trusting me to guide you through your process and to bring you messages that you need when you need it and when you're guided to them. Okay. For those of you who are new, I'm High Priestess Elif. I'm a medium, so I channel my message. Everything that I say from the beginning of my reading until I finish is me channeling. I have spirit in my ear giving me impressions. It is my job to interpret the vibrations, the messages, the visions, the impressions, everything that I am given, and to tell a clear and concise story, to bring you the guidance and to let you know what you need to know and to be aware based on where you find yourself. Okay, so I always ask that you guys take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition, and ask your guides and keepers to guide you. You need to trust and rely upon your own intuition. This is a general reading. It is for a collective. Not everything will fit. But it is important that you trust your intuition so that what does resonate without a doubt, that you can take it and it can help you to progress. And that which doesn't fit, you just let it go. Don't try and make things fit that don't fit. Okay? It doesn't serve anybody. Right, let's see what else. I start all of my readings with a meditation. I open them with I open a channel of remote healing in the area of love and relationship for my subscribers. That is a channeled healing that is taking place whilst you listen to this reading. So if you've not yet subscribed and you'd like to tap into that energy healing, go ahead and do that now. For those of you interested in personal readings or in my spiritual life coaching, my email address is in the description box below. We do have a problem with scammers, so I just want to say that at the beginning of my video so that you know, I only do bookings via that email address, the one that you find in the description box below. It is info@evolvewithelif.co.za. Right, I think that's it, Aries. Let's continue now. I can see that many of you are going through a period in your life right now that requires a lot of courage. You're having to be really strong, and you're wondering how much longer you can actually be, for how much longer can you do this? I do see that it pertains to 3 areas in your life that are intertwined at the moment. Your root chakra, which is associated with your sense of stability. Many of you Aries have felt as though you've had to be the one supporting others, or you've been very alone and you haven't been supported in the way that you would have liked to be, even growing up. Root chakra issues often go all the way back into childhood, where we either made to feel secure in our initial tribe, the first tribe that you are born into, or insecure based on their ability or inability to take care of us. And Spirit is saying that for many of you, all you've wanted was to be loved enough and to be taken care of as well. That you don't always have to be strong for other people, and that you don't always have to be the one doing the caretaking. This is affecting your sense of stability within yourself, your sense of stability in the world, and you're not feeling very secure. Also, Spirit is showing me that it's affecting your money. So the other chakra that is affected at this time is your heart chakra. Now, there's a little bit of sadness and heartbreak. There's a bit of grief, but this also goes way back. It's a long time coming, and you find yourself re-experiencing, and your heart chakra is a little bit blocked because of disappointment and because of feeling like you're always giving more than you're receiving. So what many people don't know is that a blocked heart chakra also affects your finances, because the flow of energy, and because of how it affects how you look at the world, where you don't believe that, where you see your reality as energy going out all the time but not coming in the same amounts, or that there's not a balanced give and take, and so that affects the energy that you allow to flow in towards you. And I want to stress this, Aries, it's about allowance. What are you allowing in? Also your self-esteem, self-worth, self-esteem, your confidence. So those three areas at the moment together let me know that you're not having a great time. Financially, you've not been able to create the life that you want. You're questioning where you are. You're questioning your ability to take care of yourself. You're questioning your ability to be happy, to welcome and receive the love that you deserve. But what Spirit wants you to know is that they've got you. You're going through a process where okay, so this is what they're showing me. You've gone through a process already. You've come through that process and you've survived it, and you've emerged bigger and better, but you don't yet see it because the process has been long and painful. And so on a psychological level, you still feel as though you're there. You don't see what you've become. You can spread your wings and you can fly, and you can open yourself up to receiving and to allowing in. You have to be courageous, though. You have to be willing to focus on the present and not on the past, where you've given and you've not received in the same, you've not received fairly or equally, where you've been disappointed, where your heart's been broken, where you've been hurt, where you've not been supported, where you've been abandoned and stuff like that, where you've felt excessive failure. Now it's your season to start winning, but you've got to be willing to spread your wings and allow it in. And that's what Spirit is saying. You have to believe in yourself. And the only way that you're going to do that is if you stop looking at what has happened and what has been, and start focusing on just you now. Just you. Make you the priority, and make you believing in yourself in every moment, and trusting your intuition, and trusting your emotions, and trusting what you're inspired to do, trusting what you're passionate about, trusting what makes you happy and what makes you feel good, and go there. Okay? So let's see what's happened here. What's been going on for you in the past? Let's see. So this is a love reading, Aries, but I always say everything in your reality is about love. Your relationship with yourself is a love relationship, and everything in the world around you, in your 3D reality, which is this physical, this natural world, is only a reflection of the relationship you have with yourself. So if you don't like what your reality is reflecting, then you need to address the relationship with yourself. Okay? What has happened for my Aries collective in love that has brought them to this point? Okay, interesting. So, so I've already mentioned that you've gone through a process, a lengthy process, which we will refer to as the cocooning process. And it makes absolute sense because you've been in the dark wrestling, okay, with a lot of different things. But you needed to do that wrestling so that your wings so that there would be blood flow to your wings so that you could emerge a butterfly, which is what you are now, but you've not flown yet. You're too afraid to fly. What Spirit shows me is that you've been working on your career, you've been focusing on your career, you've been focusing on your money, but there's a blockage. And it's because the frequency and the energy vibration in these chakras of yours are out, as I've mentioned before. There are different ways that we can balance chakras. We can do it by recalibrating how you process day to day, recalibrating beliefs, recalibrating your understanding of life and who you are, helping you to understand laws of the universe. We can also do it by helping you to just adjust lifestyle, how you treat yourself, which is always a great way to start. Diet, lifestyle, habit, all of those. There are different ways. And then we can also do the metaphysical stuff, which is your chakra healing, your balancing of chakras, and then processing the various areas that these different chakras are symbolic of, what they point at. Root chakra points at childhood and your relationships, your very early relationships that was supposed to teach you about your place in this world and how stable you are and how respected you are, how secure you are. So if there's insecurity around those childhood relationships and experiences that you've had, you're recreating that because those experiences in your younger life have defined how you see yourself and how you see others and how you see life. And you don't realize because that is your definitive data that you keep going back to, you're recreating that. So that's why I talk about recalibration with your self-esteem, because you've recreated a lot for yourself, situations and scenarios that you don't like. You're starting to doubt your ability to take care of you and to make decisions. And you have already created a beautiful life. You just don't know how to line up with it because of the old programming. So it's basically reprogramming. I would recommend, Aries, that you get, if this message resonates, that you get help with healing, with recalibrating, with lining up with who you've become. You're not that old person anymore, but you're still referencing old data. It's like a computer. If you've got old, outdated programs, then you're not going to be able to keep up with the new frequency and everybody else's new programs, and you're going to lag behind and you're going to be frustrated and it's not going to work, and it's the same thing. This period has also been about you growing and maturing emotionally, lining up with your wishes and your desires, becoming what it is that you want to welcome into your life, filling your own emotional cups, not looking for love in the wrong places, not looking for love outside of yourself, connecting with what real love is. And you can only do that through a journey within. But that's also blocked, and I think it's because even though you've been going through this process, you've been blind for the most part to what this has really been about. And that heart chakra is what needs to be healed. So the root chakra is going to help you with bringing your finances into the right place, along with the heart chakra, to allow that to flow in, because there's an abundance of financial independence and wealth that is lined up for you that you just need to let in. There is abundance of emotional well-being, feeling happier, because at the moment you're blocked. So emotionally you're struggling. You don't trust yourself. You're not feeling fulfilled. You're feeling empty. You're not feeling loved. You're feeling sad. There's grief. So you're really, really struggling at the moment, and healing the heart chakra will really help that come into the upright. Okay, so there's financial and emotional abundance and balance that needs to come into place for you, and it's very clear that it's just because you've not been fully aware of the process that you've been going through, and that you have already grown and learned so much, and now you just need to find supportive and constructive ways to implement it. But like I said, I definitely would advise the chakra healing. The other thing that's been going on for you is that you've had a lot of options in love and relationship, and when it's come to work. And I think that's also why you're questioning, you're doubting a little bit, you're doubting yourself a bit, like whether you've made the right decisions. Because if you made the right decision, why do you find yourself where you are right now? It's not that you didn't make the right decision, it's just that. Okay, so this is what Spirit is saying. You made the decisions that you were lined up with, that you, according to what you believed was right for you. And you needed to make those decisions to bring you to the point that you are at now, so that you can make decisions that line up more with who you've become. And so that you can stop making decisions that line up with an old version of you. But I do see confusion. You're confused about a lot of things. And that confusion is because you're split between beliefs. You're split between, you've got contradictory ideas of what you want. You've got contradictory ideas of where you should be. And that's definitely the solar plexus there. Your confidence in yourself is wavering at the moment, and it'll help you if you can just line up with that better, so that you can start to be clear about where it is you want to go. And then you can look at what's before you, and you can decide, does this fit? Does it fit? Does it feel right? Does it feel as though it contributes to where I'd like to go, or not? Am I doing this based on old beliefs and old fears, on doubts? So Aries, if this resonates with you, get a spiritual life coach. Get whatever wellness programs. Get the support you need to heal and balance those chakras, and to line up with the laws of the universe, so that you can release old beliefs, old paradigms that don't serve you. You've become more, but you're still. So what Spirit shows me is where somebody has developed the ability to read, but they still, instead of going to read and obtain the knowledge and the guidance as to what they should do next, they still preferred the old methods, the things they did before they could read, which is to do things the hard way, instead of just going to read up what is the easiest way to do this. That's the best way I can explain the analogy that I'm seeing. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So what is it that Aries should be aware of during the month of November in the area of love and relationship? What is it that they can expect? Okay. So Aries, there is is a calm, patient, I've got the Temperance card here, and this is a fire sign. This is, I think this is Sagittarius card. And the Temperance card is also about cleansing one's thoughts, which really fits with what I'm saying. So this could be someone that's come into your life that helps you to do that, or someone that's already in your life that is able to help you to do that. Very calming, very patient. That is the effect that this person would have upon you. But there is a blockage here. So this could be somebody from someone that you've known for a while, and there's a bit of blocked communication, or you're just blocking them for some reason, or it could be someone that it doesn't matter. It could be someone newer. Whoever this is for you, trust your intuition. But I'm seeing that there's either blocked communication, or there is a block, or you're just reserving. So what I'm seeing in the traditional deck with the Four of Swords is it's where he stands on the one side of the bridge, and on the other side is the kingdom. That's where he'd like to be, but he's just paused. He's just given up, or he's just decided that no, he can watch it from a distance, but he's not going to be able to have that or to be there. It's like a pause. It's a rest and restoration. It's also a block. It's like I like it, I want it, but I don't want it. I don't believe I'm not sure it's for me. There's something you're blocking, Aries. And Spirit says you've got to believe in yourself, and you've got to have courage. This is your guides and keepers. The universe has brought this person or this situation, or whatever this is, represents it's to you. Perhaps it's a new philosophy. Perhaps it's whatever it is for you to help you in this new place that you find yourself in, and in this process that you find yourself in. But I do feel that perhaps it's fear that you're blocking it. Now, in the past, you've not known where to invest, where to commit, where to settle. You've not known what would be the right place to invest emotionally, financially. And what happens is when we have split energy, then it causes confusion, because we then attract split things which are not compatible, and then it creates a bit of chaos in our lives, and that's what's happened here. And as I said already, you are at a place where you're doubting yourself. So you've got to get clear on where it is you want to go. What is the energy you want to line up with? And then you've got to be unwavering, no matter what happens in your day, to line up with that energy. You know, like those people that decide, I'm going to have a yes day. Everything's going to be yes, yes, yes. They just decide, I'm just going to say yes to everything. I'm going to be open to everything. And then some things happen and they think, oh my goodness, I would never have said yes to this. But because they've committed to saying yes, they say yes, and they end up having fun. And it ends up being great for them. I'm seeing something like that for you. I'm not saying that it's a yes day, but it could be I'm going to see the positive aspect of everything, or I'm going to do whatever feels positive to me. I'm not going to allow myself to overthink things. Whatever feels joyful, whatever makes me happy, whatever makes me feel good, that's what I'm going to go with. Whatever it is for you. As I say, I really feel, Aries, that many of you do need guidance. So, you know, you don't have to do this on your own. Definitely been very, very unfulfilled where you've been investing. You've just been very unfulfilled. And this is also why, you know, you doubt yourself. You've not been fulfilled. But, and that's what you want. You want fulfillment. You want to feel fulfilled and satisfied in whatever you invest yourself in, whatever you decide to give energy to. But it's not happened for you. And Spirit is showing me this blocked heart chakra once again. Now there is an opportunity for you to what Spirit says is, you know that you need to walk away from certain things. You need to let go of certain things. You need to release certain things. And you need to do so just trusting the universe. But for some reason, you feel as though you can't. You feel burdened. You feel burdened. And you feel burdened in a specific situation. You need to walk away from it. But you don't know if you can. And that's because you don't have a clear, your vision is obscured at the moment. Things are not the way they seem. It's easier than you think, but because of the way you look at it. Aries, some of you are in a marriage. Some of you are in a committed relationship. It's been unfulfilling. You've been unsatisfied. You feel burdened by it, but you're a little bit in denial about exactly how burdened you've been feeling by it, and you need to release the burdensome situation, but you feel as though you can't. You need to surrender and let go and move on, but you don't know what you'll be moving towards. And what Spirit is saying is, you've got to trust Source. What many people don't know is that everything that you desire has already been created. The moment that you establish what you want financially, in your career, in love, whatever it may be, the moment you establish that, it's created. The part of you that is connected to Source creates it instantly. That's the laws of the universe. Many people don't know this. The only reason why, and your desires, you'll never be able to outrun them. You can't change them. They'll only evolve and grow. The only reason why they're not in your life yet is because you're not a vibrational match to it. The closer you get to your desires, and the more you look away from it, because you're a vibrational match to the unwanted as opposed to the wanted, the more painful it becomes for you. But Spirit is saying everything you want has already been created for you, but you need to let it in. You need to open your wings, fly. And you got to trust the universe. It's the universe's job to bring you everything that your heart desires in the perfect quantities, with the perfect cooperative components. That's why many of us have experienced this, where things don't work out the way we want. And then when we surrender, we let it in, then things work out better than we even imagined. That's exactly how the universe works. And that's what is happening here for you. But there's definitely something that you've got to walk away from here. Something that you feel very burdened about. And the time is now. You have to have the courage, you have to believe in yourself to do what you know you need to do. So there's a new stable, solid opportunity that has come in. It could be this energy that is patient, certain, divine, calm. This energy that helps, that just has a clearing effect on the mind and the thoughts. It could be with work, with career. But what I'm seeing you really hoping for is a new opportunity in everything. A new opportunity in career, a new opportunity in love, a new opportunity in life, but more so a new opportunity in love. But you want something that feels not like you're making it fit, but like it fits, you know. What is the outcome for Aries in the month of November? Lots of fantasizing, daydreaming, reminiscing, but be careful not to reminisce about things that are unwanted or the negative things. Some passionate action taken. And for those of you who are in this long-term committed relationship, or who does have this spouse that you need to let go of, that's going to be the passionate action that you take. For many of you, Aries, this month is really just going to be about you remaining in this pause, because, as I say, you feel unfulfilled, and so you feel like, what is the point of even making movement? Okay. This pause here and this blockage that Aries has towards this person or this situation. Cards are jumping. What is this about? Do I take all of these? Okay, so Spirit is saying you're in your ego about the situation. There's change that needs to take place. You need to change the way you look at things. You need to start looking at things from the part of you that is soul, and not from your ego, from your mind, or through fear. You're definitely blocked. With you blocking, you deliberately blocking something. What Spirit wants you to know is that you've worked really hard, and the effort that you've made in every area of your life, and the planning, the idea that you've had for your life, don't give up on it, because the sun's coming out. And whatever you're blocking is a part of this. I feel like this is a person, guys, that has a very gentle, calming, soothing effect on you. But it's new. It's just new and refreshing. You'll know what I'm talking about. But whatever it is, it lines up. You're blocking it at the moment because of where you are. But this is, the sun is the most favorable card in the deck. This is abundance, financial, emotional abundance, and wealth. This is you being free, happy, joyful with someone. You'll see in the card here that there's two, you see those two kids playing in the sun. Those are two healthy, happy inner children collaborating, playing together. Why has Aries been dissatisfied? Financially and in every area of their life. Emotionally as well, because I'm seeing the blocked heart chakra again. Because you're hesitant. Spirit says you're indecision. You're indecisive. You feel inspired to move towards something and then you start to overthink it. And when you do that, that's when you make the mistake, because then you go for whatever is the default. You are there. It's as if there's the two parts of you is pulling you in different directions. And you need to decide which part of you are you going to give control. Is it the part of you that is self, that is soul, that is ancient wisdom? Or is it the part of you that is ego, that is based on data and beliefs and constructs that you've accumulated here in this 3D reality based on other people and how they've treated you and their experiences? Is it going to be based on that fear and that doubt and on wanting to play it safe? Or are you going to trust your intuition? Because that is what Spirit is saying, is your intuition tells you what to do. It feels right, and then you start overthinking things. And then you make decisions based on that. So if you surrender and you trust the universe, and you trust your intuition, and you go with what just feels right in the first couple of seconds, and you don't doubt yourself, you line up with that. Where will that lead, my Aries? It'll lead you to the 8 of Wands. This is a powerful card. This is powerful because it is divine. It is that. It's arrows, Cupid's arrows shooting down from heaven. It is clear, concise communication. It's clarity. It's the wands are very, very fast. So it means that your favor, your guidance, your opportunities, communication about opportunities in work, understanding about which direction to take, all of this favor will start to come into your life quickly. It'll be clear and concise. And you won't be led wrong. You won't be led astray. It'll lead you. You'll receive divine guidance. You'll trust your intuition. You'll move, and it'll be abundance. It'll be well-being. It'll be good all the time. It's very, very favorable. It's life-changing. If you choose to do this, it'll be life-changing for you. This burdensome situation that Aries is not wanting to leave because they're afraid of being hurt or of hurting someone. Okay. But Spirit is saying it's already happening. Even though you're in a guarded energy, it's already happening. You're being divinely guided. This Ace of Coins that's come into Aries' life and space, this new opportunity. For some of you, this new opportunity leads to a higher level of commitment. For some of you, it leads to marriage. Okay? Celebration, joy, happiness, and clarity. And what you've been working really hard at pays off. Okay. There's a lot of focus on finance and on just feeling fulfilled, but you've got to be honest with yourself, Aries. What you really want is to feel emotionally fulfilled, to have love, to feel joy and happiness, and just to feel love in everything that you do, and to have love in your life. And Spirit is saying for you to have this, you've got to walk away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation. Thank you, Spirit. What happens if Aries is able to line up with all of this? Heal their chakras, get the support and the help, get the coaching, bring all that is blocked into alignment. Walk away from this burdensome situation, the emotionally unfulfilling situation, and trust Source and release the Ace of Cups. This is manna from heaven. That's why it looks like a trophy. You see that cup is overflowing? That's what you deserve. That's what you want. That cup is overflowing. Golden cup, you'll see. Golden cup with the sun on it. 2 birds on the side. Peace. The water overflowing, that's love and abundance and emotional well-being. The sun is abundance, financial abundance, wealth. So much symbolism in this. Need I say more? Aries, you need to do what is best for you. Let's see what else. More advice for Aries. This is a powerful month for you, Aries. And you're creating your reality. You've already become so much more than you can imagine right now. When you look in the mirror, you don't see the half of it. You need to line up with it. And the abundance, joy, and well-being that's going to come into your life will leave you speechless. Spirit also says there is someone, a loved one of yours, that guides and protects you from the other side. So Aries, you have someone very close, near and dear that you love on the other side, that watches over you, protects you, and is very loyal, guiding you through this period as well. There is a sense of responsibility that you have towards someone. And Spirit is saying, you know what, you need to be happy. If you're happy, then you help them. If you're happy and you're fulfilled and you're taking care of you, then you help them to line up with their ability to do the same for themselves. What your responsibility is really ultimately towards you. And it is time for you to be courageous and to become a great leader. You've come here to do so much more, and that's why you feel the discord. And in closing, Aries, what Spirit is saying is, what many people don't understand is they think being a leader or being great is asserting a lot of great actions. No. It is allowing the part of you that is intuition, the part of you that is soul, to emerge in love and light. It's allowing yourself to grasp the fullness of who you are, to meet all the different aspects of you, who you are, and to own your power, to rise in your own authentic power from a heart space. Not forcing, not wrestling, not asserting anything, because there's no assertion in the universe. Everything's attraction. And allowing that to be enough. Everything yields to that. Everything will yield to the fullness of who you are when you accept that that is how it works, and that you don't have to assert or force or push anything. It doesn't matter how ferocious a beast seems in nature. With the right person or the right trainer, they can become a little pup. It is time to be courageous. Draw on the strength of the lion, their character, their nature, what matters to them, how they function best, all of that. Animal medicine, and then also balancing your chakras. What is yours is the Ace of Cups, and I've described that to you already. It is manna from heaven. It is that agape love. It's the kind of love, well-being, abundance, and favor that pours from the heaven onto you. That is what is yours. If you're not experiencing it in your life right now, it's because you're holding yourself apart from it. And you need to stop doing that. Aries, that is your reading. Do what is best for you. Spirit has brought you a lot of great insight. I hope that you do take the advice if this is your story. If it resonates, comment in the please comment below. If you would like guidance, contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description box below. Whatever it is you choose to do, I trust that this serves you in your highest good. Love and light to you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.